Here is a video to show you guys how Wacom works on the iPad 4. This will work with iPad 4, iPad Air 2, minis, and iPhone as well. So just to show you how it performs like real time. So I'm gonna use a small paragraph from my SGI license copy, like a documents came up with. So let's try it. So let's go. SGI is pleased to provide your Saskatchewan's driving license. Here you can see it didn't work, palm rejection well for this time. It shouldn't be like that, but I'm sorry, this pen's not works 100%. If even the Wacom give this kind of, not Wacom, sorry, the Aeronit JotScript gives you this kind of like lines on the screen when you try to write down on them. It's hard to like write using a like camera on one hand and write down with another hand. So I'm sorry if I'm misspelling something, or if you find it hard to read. I couldn't find any good videos before I buy them, so I was thinking to give you a small idea how these things works. Here you can see when I try to touch the boxes for the color for the pens, it sometimes don't take it there where I am touching. Right now I'm touching the like this column here, but it's not taking it right away. So I don't know, if you just like touch and grab them to that point, it goes right nicely, but when I try to touch them on like one point touch, sometimes it don't take it, but it's okay. Let's try. So things to know before about your card. Sorry. My handwritings are not good, so sorry about that. So okay, now I'm gonna try the Wacom, not the Wacom, sorry, the Aeronit one, how it works real time. So first I have to connect that one. So let's try the JavaScript. sorry, I have to turn the button on. So it got pairing, like, sorry, it didn't pair yet, give me a second. Okay, that's connected. You see, I accidentally touched that button right now. I don't like this one because this button has to be in there so that you don't touch them when you write them. So when you write them using the Adonit JavaScript, you always have to use the pen like this so that the button is always on the, you know, on the gap of two fingers here. So if you do use like that, you always accidentally touch them. And I don't know, very few people like write like this. I've seen some girls only like write like this way, but most of the guys or most of the people I have seen in my life will like write like this way. So anyways, so uh provide your, sorry. These buttons are really handy to use because you always don't want to go back and forth like that. So if you have these buttons, they always go redo or undo, something like that. So it's really helpful. mm. That's why I don't like this pen. I really like the pen like Neeb. It's thinner, but I always touch this button accidentally, and which is annoying for me for when I take the notes. So it works like really nice. Like I've seen Wacom, sometimes you touch their undo button, it doesn't work sometimes, but this one right away works, but you always touch it accidentally. You see, I always touch this button. Now I touch it from the bottom of the finger, like I was writing down like that. Yeah, when you touch them like in a point, actually I've seen Adonit it works well. Like it takes the same point you are actually touching it, which Wacom I've seen always look like, don't do it like that. You have to touch it twice sometimes. Anyways, these pens, I would say, they are not in the perfect, like they are not perfect yet. There things has to be done yet because they are still in really beginning level. Both pens, they are good, but not like the Note 4. I mean the Note 4 pen, the cell phone pen. They are amazing some reason. So let's finish up. So now if you see the writings, I know my writing sucks, but anyways, you can see the difference of writing. My writing gets worse when I use the uh, what Adonis Jot script, but on the Wacom it's more fine, nice. And yeah, the buttons always comes on my way, so I'm gonna use my Wacom now on. I'm gonna return my uh, Adonis Jot script. I always forget the name, sorry. So yeah, this is a small review about both those pens, and I've been using the Note Plus, not Note Plus, sorry, Good Notes, sorry, Good Notes for the apps on the iPad 4. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any question or any comments, just write it below. I'll try to answer them as early as possible. Thanks for watching.